Hello, I'm Mayor John Testa and welcome to the City of Peekskill. The video you're about to see is a compilation of many projects that are going on in the City of Peekskill, some completed, some underway as we speak, and some that will be underway in the near future. We're in the midst of a renaissance here in the City of Peekskill and we're very excited. We want to make sure everybody knows what's going on here, and we want to invite you to possibly come to Peekskill either to live or open up a business. So please enjoy what you're about to see, and hopefully Peekskill will be your future home. In the early 1900s, Peekskill was the center of industry, including stove manufacturing and the home of the Crayola Crayon Company and Standard brands. Peekskill was incorporated into a city in 1941. In the 50s, Peekskill was the bustling capital of shopping in the region, with many retail clothing stores, a department store, movie houses, soda fountains, and restaurants. Over the next 2 decades, Peekskill became the target of urban renewal. Many businesses closed as shopping malls were built in neighboring communities, and Peekskill found itself having to reinvent the way it attracted people to its downtown. Fast forward to the year 2005, and Peekskill is reinventing itself for the 21st century with the addition of artist lofts, art galleries, antique shops, restaurants, and entertainment. Peekskill is home to the newly renovated Paramount Center for the Arts, a 1,000-seat theater that was one time a movie house. The theater was once threatened to be torn down in the 80s, but the city government led by then Mayor George Pataki saved the building, and today the Paramount Center for the Arts is a thriving anchor in the downtown featuring live entertainment, movies, gallery showings, and educational programs. The Paramount brings thousands of visitors to the downtown who visit our many restaurants and cafes.
Hello, I'm John Yanofsky, Executive Director of the Paramount Center for the Arts, and it's an exciting time here in Peekskill. In the Paramount, you might hear behind me some hammering and things going on. Well, we're just completing the second phase of a major theater restoration as part of the movement to renovate and reinvigorate this organization as a cultural institution in the region and a major institution right here in Peekskill. And what's so exciting is that it's tying into and tapping into a groundswell of energy and excitement around the total downtown revitalization efforts.
Peekskill is home to many fine restaurants and cafes offering a wide choice of cuisine from contemporary American to gourmet dining. Many of these restaurants, including Susan's, J.K.'s, Hugo's, Kathleen's Tea Room, Henry's on the Hudson, and Zeff's, are within easy walking distance of the Paramount Center, art galleries, and shops. Other notable restaurants located throughout the city include the Sunset House, Ravenna, Capri, the Nardo's, Taormina, and the Firehouse Grill. Many new businesses have opened in Peekskill during this renaissance. The Peekskill Coffee House, located across the street from the Paramount Center for the Arts, is a thriving new business. Croton Farms, a food distribution company, recently relocated from Brewster to John Walsh Boulevard. Nelson House Antiques, The Coop, Ford Piano Refurbishing, Total Knockout Boutique, Modern Bakery, and Shades of Green are other new businesses that have opened recently in Peekskill. Several businesses have taken advantage of the City of Peekskill's commercial loan program, known as the Grow Peekskill Fund. Through the Grow Peekskill Fund, eligible small businesses in Peekskill may apply for low-interest loans from $15,000 to $2 million. Loan proceeds may be used for any legitimate business purpose, including working capital, purchase of machinery and equipment, land and building acquisition, construction, renovations, and tenant improvements.
The Grow Peekskill Fund has helped the Peekskill Coffee House by providing funds to open our business.
Hi, I'm Ken Loudon from Azimuth Interactive, and we at Azimuth Interactive benefited greatly from the Grow Peekskill Fund. We were able to build a business here called Azimuth Interactive, and we were also able to rebuild the building in which the business is situated and to help develop and grow this business. We hire many people who live in Peekskill, some of them younger people from the high school and some of them adults. And they work here on educational media, textbooks, and other publications which Azimuth creates for college publishers.
Businesses assisted through the city's commercial loan program include the Peekskill Coffee House, Arcana Inc., Croton Farms, Save-A-Lot Food Store, Azimuth Multimedia, Top Quality Meats and Delicatessen, Susan's Restaurant, and the Northern Westchester School of Hairdressing and Cosmetology. The Art Loft project, located on Central Avenue and South Street, is comprised of 28 live-work loft units. The project has a cooperative form of ownership and houses artists, including many media professionals. Peekskill is widely known as a center for professional artists, with over 100 artist studios located throughout the city's downtown commercial district. Peekskill is home to many fine art galleries, performance venues, and a newly opened Hudson Valley Center for Contemporary Art. A second phase of the Art Loft project proposes the construction of 3 new buildings, with 2 buildings to be built on Main Street and 1 building on Diven Street. The Main Street building will be comprised of 6 commercial retail spaces on the first floor and 14 artist live-work lofts on the second and third floors. The Diven Street building will consist of 6 artist live-work lofts. The Westchester Community College Peekskill Satellite Campus opened in 1994. The success of the Art Workshop Annex exceeded all expectations, and in the year 2002, the college underwent a $1 million expansion that doubled the size of the facility. The college now occupies 20,000 square feet at 27 North Division Street, and enrollment has zoomed to more than 1,000 students pursuing programs that include computer arts and graphics, digital music, and multimedia presentations. The Beach Shopping Center has been in existence since the 1950s. Recently, the shopping center was given a complete facelift with renovated facades and attractive signage. A newly constructed 66,000 square foot Super Stop and Shop supermarket anchors the shopping center, with many new stores and a restaurant coming soon. A newly built CVS pharmacy and Kentucky Fried Chicken occupy the standalone space, and a newly designed parking lot has been built. The Chapel Hill Estates development project is the completion of 437 housing units on the 123,000-acre former Mount Florence property. The lushly landscaped and wooded areas are developed with townhouses, garden condominiums, and lofts. To further enhance the beauty of the development, a grand chapel was restored to a world-class recreation center with a pool, exercise center, indoor basketball court, tennis court, meeting area, and lounge. The Riverbend Development Project offers 201 units on the south side of town looking over the Hudson River. Phase 1 of 86 units has been completed, and the ground has been broken for Phase 2. The project is expected to be completed in the summer of 2006. The proposed Corporate Drive project includes the remediation and redevelopment of a former city-owned landfill. The proposed site will be the new home for a 122,000 square foot office warehouse complex. The new complex will be used for the storage and maintenance of classic race cars, warehousing, and office space. The waterfront redevelopment is an exciting project which proposes the new construction of 350 to 425 residential units, a 500-car parking garage, 6 restaurants, and street-level commercial space near the train station. The proposal also includes the restoration of several historically important buildings and the construction of a pedestrian walkway over the train tracks to access the riverfront. This project includes Central Avenue, which when completed will be the link between the downtown commercial district and the city's waterfront. In closing, we welcome you to Peekskill. If you are interested in speaking with a professional in the Office of Economic Development, please call area code 914-734-4210 for further information.